Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well. So this morning it's going to be a quick reading, just like a messages reading, because I have an emergency reading to do. If you guys want an emergency reading, send me an email, or if you want a regular reading, send me an email. I'm so excited for my cards to be done. Super stoked. My Divine Masculine is working very hard on them. So yay to him. We're just going to jump right in. Thanks for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I appreciate you. And also join my free Facebook group. I will post it below. And then me and Melissa, who's an amazing psychic, we do have a monthly subscription group where you get lots of goodies, readings, cleansings, for just a small monthly fee. So if you want to join that, send me an email as well. All right. Spirit, what do the masculines want their feminines to know right now? What do the masculines want their feminines to know right now? Uh-oh. So these cards, they're new. And I don't have time to look at the book because I'm just too busy. But they crack me up because this is like the Two of Feathers, right? Two of Feathers, but it has a freaking lizard on it. Like, a lizard does not have feathers. It's just silly to me. But this was in reverse. So the masculines right now, it says decisions and direction. So they are very standstillish on making a decision. Justice, truth, and clarity. This was on its side. Also on its side, Ace of Crystals, manifestation, prosperity. So what this is saying to me is your masculine, yeah, right here. Right her. Seven of Shells, choice, okay? So that's upright. But with making a decision, it's in reverse. So they currently, whoever I'm talking to, this will not resonate for everybody. They're not making quite a decision yet. The manifestation is kind of on its side. It's not totally in. And the truth isn't totally out either. So they're trying to gain some clarity. So they just want you to know that. Okay? They need some clarity. You know what? This was supposed to be a messages reading, but hold on. I'm going to do something else. What do they need clarity on? What do the masculines need clarity on? Okay, so we've got Heart with a Key, which is about opening your heart, meeting the one. We've got Photograph, which is about looking at your photos, nostalgia, missing you. We've got Addiction, which is about codependency, controlling, has a block. We've got Self-Indulgence, which is focusing on the self, self-worth, healing the shadow side. We've got Not Today, which is not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person. Then we've got Talking, which is having a conversation, and Healing Heart, which is about healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Keys with the Ring, which is about a decision, and then Love Call, which again is communication. So what they are needing clarity on is if you are the one for them. Okay, I know that sounds crazy because you're twins, right? So it's like, of course, I'm the one for them. But in their mind, logically speaking, especially if there's third parties, codependency issues, childhood wounds, it's like they really need to think back on who you are to them, and how your love differs from other people's love, karmic, soulmates, whatever. So especially since you hurt them. Now, I don't mean that in a way as you intentionally hurt them. Basically, what I mean is they get triggered, right? Their wounds get triggered, and they take it as, wow, this person is bringing up all of this emotional turmoil for me. They must not be good for me. Obviously, as they continue to grow, they understand that that is out of love, but they're making a decision to talk to you. They don't really want to deal with it today because they know if they talk to you about this situation, about how they're feeling, they're going to have to be honest. They can't be controlling the situation or the communication. And today they just don't feel like it. They are just They don't want to go through those emotions, but they will be making the decision because they miss you so much, miss you having you in their life at all. They will be calling you. Most of you will get an actual phone call, not a text. Some of you will be a text, but to let you know, like, okay, you actually helped me grow and heal. You didn't just trigger me and hurt me, and I didn't understand what was going on, right? Okay. So that's the clarity. That's what's helping them make their decision. All right. Messages. What are the divine masculines want divine feminines to know right now? Nothing. Okay. We've got let go of control issues. What did I just say? The control. When they feel their emotions, guys, they really feel out of control because it is so intense and it's so vulnerable. They feel so out of control. So especially if they're kind of control freaks, you know, earth signs do this a lot. They're very logical. So it's like them losing control in their emotions, and air signs. It's especially hard for them. Okay. But we do have express your love. So right now they're making the decision to let go of control so they can freely and openly call you and express their love. That's beautiful. That's what they want you to know. Someone is blowing up my phone. It's 5:16 in the morning. What in the world? No, Alex, it's not you. All right. What do the divine masculines want their divine feminines to know right now? All right, so we've got the King of Cups. So this is a man or woman. It's just energy. This is a masculine energy of someone who is, so the King of Cups, they feel a lot of emotion, right? They feel a lot of emotion. Sometimes they can feel out of control. They don't really speak on their emotions though, right? They don't speak on their emotions. They let you speak and, you know, let you enter their space, and they are great listeners. But they don't really say much back. Do you see how he's just kind of cradling her head here, holding her cup for her, letting her kind of sit here, feeding her, but he's not saying anything. So he's taking care of her, but he's not talking. That's the problem. We've got the Five of Wands. So this masculine is feeling very, very much. Okay. This Five of Wands feeling very much that you might have somebody else. It's like they want to come forward with that truth, with that passion, but there could be somebody else in your inner circle, or they could just feel that energy like, I know she's out getting something from somebody else. Like, does she even want me back? Does my divine feminine even want me? Okay? Because you're out living your life and they're like spying on you like, well, what are you doing? Right? But it's their fault. They're the ones who aren't talking. So that's what's bringing this expressing themselves on. We've got the Two of Swords. Again, making that decision, right? So taking that blindfold off with this Two of Feathers over here. But they've been in this standstill where they don't know. They haven't known whether to come forward, whether to not, because it's very scary for them. And then we've got the Three of Swords. So again, could be a third party situation. We got this random lady back here watching them. Creepy as fuck. But it's like the masculine energy is so engrossed with the divine feminine energy, it doesn't even matter anymore, right? He's like, I don't care who's watching. So especially with the masculines, they usually, most of them, care too much about what other people think, especially if they're in relationships, third-party situations, marriage, whatever the case may be, family, friends, what are they going to think? People at work, if you guys work together. They don't care. They are so just engrossed with you that it's like they don't care who's watching. They're like, whatever, I don't care anymore, which is beautiful. But it's because this Three of Swords, they have been so heartbroken over this and they haven't expressed themselves. They've been acting like they're fine. And it's just ridiculous. They're so scared that you're going to go find somebody else Go find another husband or another wife if you are a male divine feminine. All right, Spirit. What else do masculines want us to know right now? What else do the masculines want us to know right now? Oh, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I was fine just before this. Ace of Pentacles. Love it. We do have the King of Pentacles on its side. That is Earth energy. So, again, could be an Earth sign. Doesn't have to be. We do have the Ten of Swords on its side. And then we have got the Ace of Swords with the Ace, the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Swords. So this is that communication, right? Coming in and saying, okay, I know the truth. I got my clarity. I don't want to be hurt anymore. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I want to come forward and I want to have this very large offer in the 3D world. That's what this is. But they do have to release this pain and move past it. With this king being on his side, he needs to be upright. So it's not quite happening yet, but it is happening. Okay, so we're just going to pull these cards and then some messages. This was just laying over here by itself, third party. Spirit, what else do the divine masculines want their feminines to know? There it is again. Y'all see that over here? Third party again. So this is definitely a third party situation. We do have material world. What did I just say? This huge offer is not 5D. This is in the 3D. We have the divine masculine because the divine masculine is moving to that king status, right? The warriors of love that they really are. So they're coming forward as soon as they can get over these abandonment issues. It's not abandonment for themselves. What it is it's abandoning this third party. They feel very guilty for that. Dark night of the soul. We've got healing under here. Okay. So it's like they needed to heal those childhood wounds. They felt obligated to stay. They didn't think they had a choice. They made commitments, right? And they're good men. So they need to stick to their commitments. The problem is that they weren't happy, but they didn't want to abandon the people that they made these promises to, even if they're not, totally loving life, or even if it is a toxic situation. We've got patience in summer. So summer is in about 3 months, May, June, July, I think, or June is summer, I believe. Wow, I sound really stupid. But I heard 3 months. So in about 3 months, summertime, your masculine is asking you for patience. I know nobody just toss this card out, right? But this is going to take some time because the masculines have to leave this third party situation. They have to go through with abandoning their obligations, okay? Which is very hard, but they have been working endlessly, tirelessly on the dark night of the soul, healing their soul, healing in general, their chakras, coming into that higher consciousness. I am so proud of them. Okay, so we're going to do the actual messages now. Masculines, what do you want to say? I don't think I can take your reaction right now, which is why they haven't called you yet. They're not quite there, but they're getting there. I miss the feel of you next to me. I just want you to be happy. I was reminded of your scent recently. Oh, guys, I'm so excited for my oracle cards. They're not just any oracle cards, okay? There's no cards like it on the market. They are from my actual divine masculine's mouth, heart, soul, mind, of pretty much every step of the journey, things he was thinking, feeling. I'm so stoked about it. I'm so excited. I'm going to do a video to unwrap them when I get them. So I hope you join me for that. All right, masculines, what do you want to say? Okay, I wish I could take back the things I said. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. So if they said something along the lines of, I'm not leaving this relationship, okay, I'm happy here, you're just a friend, they lied. They didn't know how to, basically admit they were in love with somebody else while they were with somebody, because that makes you a bad person, right? It doesn't really make you a bad person, but that was their thought process. So if they knew then what they know now, it's like, why have I wasted all my time? I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Being apart has been life-changing for me. Yes, it has. Because they are becoming this person that they were supposed to be, that they're supposed to be all along. Did I use these? I don't think I did. All right, masculines, what do you want to say? Past life connection. So knowing that recognition, right? They know who you are. I can't stop thinking about you. I'm confronting those around me. That's very important, right? These third parties. I'm not giving up on us. I regret how I handled things in the past, and I feel heartache, which is where that 3 of Swords comes in, that 10 of Swords, right? And then trust in me just fell out on the bottom. All right, last messages here. Again, guys, if you want a private reading, send me an email. If you want to join my free Facebook group, I will put it below. If you want to join the subscription one, send me an email. I'll get you a link to it, let you know all the details, what you get. Super good deals for that. All right, masculines, what do you want to say? One more shuffle. I'm learning to forgive myself, which is super, super important for them because they do feel so guilty. You turn me on like no one else can. Don't we know? I see you in my future. I could never forget you. You are so beautiful. You're always on my lonely mind. Who was I to make you wait? Yeah, who were you to make me wait? Lots of timing cards here. If this was a personal reading, I would go into what each of the timing cards mean. Since there's too many people watching, I can't. But we need to talk. I'm going to reach out. And text me. That's a lot of communication cards that all came out. So even here. So communication coming in 1 week, 2 weeks to 6 months. So it could take 6 months before you come into union, right? For some of you, 6 months is summer. Or June is very important for some, which is summer. But a week or two, some of you are getting heavy communication. Like, look, we need to talk, boo. Okay? All right. So I hope that helped. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.